guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Steph if you're new here, and I'm so excited to have you here for today's video, which is another thrift haul. You guys seem to love those, but y'all, it's finally yard sale season and I'm so excited. I think you could say a die-hard yard saler. Generally from about March until September, I miss very few weekends of yard selling. It's therapeutic and it's so much fun and you can find so many great deals. So I'm gonna first show you everything that I got, and a lot of this is yard saled. Some of it is thrifted, but all of it falls into either of those categories. And I feel like budget shopping or yard selling slash thrifting is kind of addicting, and it kind of turns you into a never want to buy something new person when you see like how much you can save this way. So a lot of this stuff I would not buy new just because of the price tag. So I'm super excited that I found it here. I am a little bit picky with style. I do not like to go to yard sales that are dumpy. I know some people are really good with treasure hunting. I prefer to just go to yard sales and higher end communities and that just want to get rid of it. Moving sales are awesome, but I'm going to get into that after the haul. I'll show you exactly what I do to find the best yard sales in my area, and I hope it can help some of you. I know that I've got that question a lot, and I just kind of played around with it and experimented with some things, and generally it's still hit or miss. Like, you can't always 100% make sure you get good yard sales, but in general we can hit up some pretty good stuff. So anyways, this is what I got this time. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna do the clothing at the end of this haul. I'm gonna first show you all the other stuff, which is kind of a mismatch of some books, some kitchen items, some decor stuff, a couple of really fun baskets and things. So anyways, I'm gonna start you off with some coffee of all things. So this was a moving sale, which I was gonna save all the tips for the end, but one is moving sales generally will be a lot better than just other like declutter type yard sale. This was a moving sale and we got some coffee. Locals might be familiar with Twin Valley. They had two of these bags. Well, they had more. I got two. I got the house blend and the Ethiopia something something, however you pronounce that. $2 a bag. It's whole coffee beans, and I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do love to serve my guests good coffee, and I've heard that's a really good one. So next I just got this little sieve. I thought it was super cute actually, but also I just needed a small one. I have a big one that you stretch out across the sink, which I love, but sometimes I just wish I had a little bit of a smaller sieve to work with. So got this one, and then this was a cheesecake pan. This place was selling like, I think she had a pile of 6 or 8 cheesecake pans. I do have one, but sometimes wish I had another one. So I picked up one of those. And then is this cake stand that I thought was super cute, and it goes as a cake stand like this, or you can actually flip it upside down and it's a tray, like a chip dip tray or vegetable tray or whatever when you flip it around. So that's super fun. I didn't actually notice that till I went to check out, and she's like, hey, this actually is dual purpose, so that's awesome. Next is this coffee press, right? I should know what this is called. Anyways, this was actually new in the box still. I was gonna leave it in the box to show you, but my husband took it out a while, which is totally fine. He likes coffee, and I actually like that about him. So it seems to be brand new, and it was packaged in box like new too. I think I paid $5 for that. Next, it was either $3 or $5. Next up is just this big serving bowl on a stand. I love white ceramic things or wooden pieces or matted black. That's kind of what I tend to go for with my kitchen appliances. And this is just a really fun way to serve. I'm kind of a sucker for serving trays. This isn't an actual tray, it's more of a bowl, and it's actually pretty big, like compared to the size of my head, and it's actually fairly deep. So that will be really nice to serve crowds with. And then I have a couple of books. This one As you can tell, I've been filming some in here because the lighting is so good. It obviously is not yet done, so that makeover will come eventually. I'm not sure when. I'm waiting on shelves and I don't know when they'll get here, or when they'll be built. So anyways, but I thought this book would be super cute. We'll have a lot of styling shelves in here and it kind of matches the colors. It's an old Reader's Digest book, but that's something you can often find at yard sales, is decor style books. Picked up this one, Amelia Bedelia Library. This was like 50 cents. It has 3 different stories of Amelia Bedelia. Kyra loves Amelia Bedelia and I can read books. She saw that and she's like, oh mom, I could read that for school and whatever for her reading time. So we picked that one up and it does still have like all the pictures and things. It's really good shape. Then I got Mr. Tickle. So once in a while I will get a little bit, shall we say, what's the word? I'll see things that just bring my childhood back to me. And we used to have one, I think we had Mr. Forgetful, and I saw this and it just brought back all the feels. So picked this one up for the kiddos. I think Kyra actually saw that one before I did. Then I got a fun little watering can. Leslie was with me when I went to this one and she saw it and she's like, Mommy, can I take it home? It's actually super cute and it's metal. And then the spout, I love how it pours. It's a really fine pour, which is perfect for all my little seedlings. So they have been using that one a ton. Oh, and another thing I got that is not here, it got rather whisked away before I got that far, is a red flyer. That's what it's called, right? Red flyer, the little metal red bikes. I think you know what I mean, like Sally and Jane type thing. So we got a little tricycle. It's super cute. Maybe I can insert a little clip or picture or something here. But she whisked that away like the day I got it. So it's outside. It has a cute little mirror and it's just perfect for her. So anyways, next up are these. I have 2 of them. This is more of a teal color and then this one is white. They both have the gold flecks and they are actually, if you can see the logo there, but they are the Hearth and Hand Magnolia line. And I find it so fun when I can see tags on stuff, like new tags. So these both say $12.99 on the bottom and I got them for $3 each. So sometimes I'll go, and in fact one year, I think this might have been when I was trying to convince Josh that it was worth going shopping every weekend at yard sales. I actually kind of kept tabs of, like, I would buy stuff and then I would look it up online and compare prices and see how much we saved, and it was a ton, like, anyways. But these will be used probably for styling and I just thought they were super cute. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure which room these will go in, but I picked them up while I could. Okay, then we have 2 big pillows like this. They're identical. They're both a gray color. This yard sale actually had a ton of really nice pillows. Like, they looked brand new, really nice. Her color schemes were just different than mine. A lot of them were like a bright yellow, kind of like the watering can, or a little bit more like rustic. But I found these 2. I'm super excited. I'm doing a bedroom refresh, I think next weekend on my channel, which has a really exciting project in it. Anyways, these I think I will put on our bed then. I've been wanting like more decorative pillows, but a good sized, and a pillow like this new is like, what is it, $25, $30, and I paid $2, $3, maybe $3 a piece. And they do have the zips, and so I took the covers off and washed them and stuff. So anyways, I was excited to find those, and I wish that more of her pillows would have been my style, because I could use more decorative pillows. But next up, oh, and I should have wiped this. This is a little bit dirty. But is this waffle maker. It is this thing is heavy. It's a Cuisinart, and it is the deeper waffles. Like the one I had before, it was kind of funny actually. I had made waffles like a week ago and tried sourdough waffles for the first time, which they were delicious. But anyways, that one is really shallow, like it doesn't make the deep syrup holes. And it was also like, I realized it was wearing out. Anyways, I think we had that one since we got married, so it was probably time to replace it. Wasn't a great brand either. This one, she said she paid $70 for, and I got it for $15, so it was still a little bit more. Like, I think some places you could get them cheaper, but she said it was only used once, and it does look like a really good press. So I'm really excited to use this one, even though it cost a little bit more than often you will find at yard sales. Then I have, 3 of these, packets of twinkle lights. So these are fun, especially, oh, here's the last one. Kids already took it out of the wrapper. But these are super fun to decorate with for Christmas or for wherever. And I think it says, yeah, $7.99 on here is the original price. And I got all 3 of them for $5. So that was fun. And they are battery operated, which is super nice in some places. Then I got this huge basket for $1. I saw it there and I was like, oh wow, like the color, it's showing up pretty red. I would say it's not quite that red in real life. I might paint it, but I love the shape of it. And then like it's also big at the top. Some get a lot more narrow. Now it is coming apart just a little bit here. I don't know if you can see that. The top rim is not perfectly smooth, so I don't think it would be great for storing blankets and stuff. They'd probably snag, but I was thinking I would put plants in here because I've been wanting more baskets to put plants in, or just kind of been looking for planters in general. And this is a really good sized basket. And for $1, you guys, you can't just leave it, right? So at that same yard sale, I guess we might have been a little bit early because this she had out, and I went and I was like, oh, that's perfect, I want that. Anyways, I got it and bought it, and it was a community yard sale, so I went on somewhere else in between, and then I came back and she was just bringing out this basket, which y'all, this thing is huge. It's like a, I think probably a laundry basket. It has the lid, and so I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put this yet, but I just love it. I think it's so cool. I might put it in our guest room, bathroom for them to put their towels in, but considering it's like wicker, I'm not sure if it would mold if I put wet towels in it. So anyways, either way, I mean, truth be told, you could take the lid off and even use this as a planter to do like a taller one, which that would actually be super cute too. But we'll mess around with it, but I'm super excited. Do I have a tail? I feel like I have a tail, yep. Sorry. Okay, next up is this rather massive fan. So it's not super exciting, but I had been looking for a fan for our seedlings. So if you've been following on that journey at all, you know that I have been starting. I started between 900 and 1,000 seedlings this year, and one way to really help make them stronger is blowing a fan on them, even when they're pretty little. Okay, back with a little smoothie thing, except it's thick. It's kind of like ice cream. It's just frozen banana, some peanut butter, protein powder, ice, and a little bit of water. Anyways, that's been my favorite breakfast and seems to work the best with the hiatal hernia. Anyway, moving on to clothes. So we have some cute things. I think I'm just gonna try to rapid fire through these pretty quickly. We'll let them speak for themselves for the most part. First up are these cute little Steve Madden sandals for Lessie. So I was hoping she would like these more. I had got her flip-flops and she was complaining about that it hurt by her toes. Super cute. I also got her another pair of shoes. These are Old Navy little leather shoes. She actually had these in a different color when she was younger, and super cute. And then a little pair of kind of like little biker shorts. I love using these under dresses, or like so the next piece actually is this adorable little cotton dress. It has a little ruffle front here, and then the back is adorable as well with a little ribbon. But what I love to do, especially for her age, is like this and then to wear these underneath. And so that's a lot of what she'll probably rarely actually use these as shorts. It's more for the like tunic dresses type thing. Got her a little pair of overall shorts. These are Oshkosh and are super twisted right now, I see. Pretty basic, super cute. And then we have a little skirt. She loves anything twirly, and I do need to iron some of this stuff, but I love that. And then I actually found this for her, which she did wear this for Easter, but it was thrifted. It still had a new tag on. Really cute embroidery detail at the top and some sparkle, because girl loves her sparkle. She calls this her spinning dress, I think. Anyways, and then I have a couple things for Hudson. First are these little chambray shorts, and then I actually have two of these. They're the dry fit. Why am I thinking dry fit? Like it's like that athletic material, super breathable and really comfortable for summer. So I have one black one and one that's kind of this sea foam green. Both of those also had new tags on. And then I have a little dress shirt for him. Love this color with his complexion. And then this is kind of a fun one. It has different safari animals and palm trees and things on them with these pants. Well, no, I guess they could go together, but they didn't come as a set. It's these jeans. Oh, and I haven't been saying brands. Do you guys like to know brands? What is this anyway? Okay, brandless. Nope, Crew Cuts is the brand. So these are really nice color. They're showing up a little bit more orange on camera. They are more of a, they definitely have reddish undertones, but more of a reddish or a chocolate color than it's showing up as. Okay, then I got this little pair of overalls for him, which also still had the new tag on, and he loves these. He's all into farming, and the brand on these is M&S. Not familiar with it, but he was excited about those. And then I also have this pair of shorts for him. So he's getting quite the stash of shorts anymore. I think on my last thrift haul I showed a bunch of shorts for him too. So we're getting well prepared in that sense. Oh, I missed these for Leslie. Oh, these are like my favorite. Oh, I love these. Aren't they so cute? A little bit wrinkly right now, but they have the wooden buttons there. These are Zara and just adorable. I can't believe I missed those. Anyways, moving on to stuff for Kyra. First up are these paper bag shorts with the tie here. This is, oh, doesn't have a brand name on it. Okay. Don't know where these are from, but I will say I found going from like a size 6 into more 7, 8 for her. I find that it's a lot harder to find like modest clothing. A lot of, you get into more of the crop tops and graphic tees and more like pre-teen type clothing. And so I was so thankful to find so many good pieces for her. I'm really excited for the pieces we got her, and she loves them. We were able to find them for really good deals and being modest. So anyways, I'm really thankful for that. This one is H&M, still had the new tags as well, and it is full of glitz and sparkle, which is just what she loves. She would wear like tutus to the barn if she could. In fact, she has mentioned that already. So next up is this little kind of linen, wow, y'all, my like serious pregnancy brain today. Jumpsuit, right? Short though, and it has kind of the wide bottoms. It has pockets, and anyway, she was excited about that. In fact, she was along when I got some of this, and she wanted to try it on there like a big girl. Next up are these cute little overall shorts. They have buttons down the front, and the buttons have little hearts in them, which is kind of a cute detail. They are the YMI, I don't know how you're supposed to say that brand, but super cute for summer as well. And then these are Faded Glory shorts, just really basic, but they're more flowy and a little longer. Again, you get into like the really short shorts and things at her age. These are some H&M, just pretty basic leggings. They do have a ruffle at the bottom. And then another little jumpsuit from Old Navy, and I believe this one had the new tag on as well. Just got out of the loop, but it has like a belt to tie. It's kind of like a paper, I keep saying paper bag, that's the correct term, right? Shorts, but it has the top as well, and these knots I think are really fun. So that's easy also for summer. Okay, and then I did get myself a few pieces. So one thing that's different this pregnancy for me from others is my feet. I feel like my entire legs have swelled a lot. I think they always would some, but like now it's where I need a bigger shoe size. So I picked up these sandals to aid in that. And then I have a couple of sleeveless, well, at least this one sleeveless shirt. No, there's a few in there. It's just very basic white. It's also that athletic material, so super comfy for summer. And then it's hard to tell in here, but the sides are a little bit longer than the front and back. And then this shirt I thought would just be fun. I think I'm gonna take these straps out. I don't really care for that. I'll just cut those out, and then I can wear like a cami under them or something. It has the crocheted part in the back. And then I got myself one of these. So my stomach has been really sensitive to anything tight, it feels like. And so like jeans or like tight, just anything tight just does not feel good. So I got this, and I'll have to wear something either under it or over it. But these pants, which again, they look kind of like paper bag pants, are actually attached to this. And I don't know if I'll ever actually wear this out. It's not actually maternity. It has the wide legs. But this ruffly part actually does fit like really cute kind of above my belly. So if nothing else, at least it's a change out of leggings at home. And then I have this top, which again is not maternity, but it is a large, and it's the Christopher & Banks brand. I love this color, and it has really kind of like flutter sleeves. It's hard to see, they're not really laying right, but it's yeah, kind of linen fabric. I really love that. Sorry if you can hear background noise. Next is this kind of mauve-ish shirt, but it has like speckles in it. It's just another sleeveless, comfortable for summer gardening probably. And then this, which I thought was a super cute piece, and this is the Lane Bryant brand. This was also from a yard sale, but it's just like this lace cami. I like the edging on the sleeves, and it also has that edging in the bottom somewhere. There we go. So that's fun to overlay with, along with this one, which is also a Lane Bryant sweater. This one feels just like you're wrapping yourself in a throw blanket, basically. It's really big and it's really soft, really flowy. It did come with a leather belt as well that I think is upstairs. But just one of those really comfortable lounge pieces, but it like still looks cute. Then I got this black sleeveless shirt. So this one actually is also a nursing tank. It has the snap buttons, but then it also has this piece across. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but it's also a nursing cami. And then I got this, it's the LuLaRoe brand. I think I got the stains out. I actually like got blueberries or something on it when I wore it the other day, but it's basically, it kind of looks like a huge undershirt. It's really long, but just like really comfortable, so makes up for each other. Okay, I got two things for Josh. I got him a pair of shorts and a pair of pants. So that is everything that I got, and now on to how I find the best yard sale. So I'm gonna take you over to the computer and kind of show you in person what exactly I do. But before I do that, a couple tips of things that I look for. So I generally look for yard sales on yardsalesearch.com. You can put in your zip code, and then it'll and you can also put like a radius of like, do you want stuff within 5 miles or 10 miles or 30 miles or whatever, and then they pop up there. That's a really good one. I have also used G Sailor. It's, I think, spelled GSALR.com. It's the same idea. You put in your zip code and then it pops up yard sales in your area. I do prefer the yard sale search one. If you know of any like good resources, I've heard there's an app. I think it's just called the Yard Sale app. I have not tried it out, but that would be another place to check where people list their yard sales. So I'll go on there and I'll go through. Now I know in my area, One Direction just, and this isn't this way everywhere, but I know from here, One Direction, it's more uppity, like wealthy people with 1 or 2 kids. So often their kids' clothes are in really good shape. The other direction is more, a lot of bigger families and more, I hate to say like more conservative, because like, doesn't mean they can't have nice stuff, but more like Amish type people. So like they wear their stuff out really well and they have big families and things, which is awesome, but just not quite as prime for finding good stuff at yard sales. So I will usually always go the direction that has like the small families and wealthy homes. And then I'll kind of sort it by that, anything that direction. The next thing that I look for is community yard sales or moving sales. In general, those will have a lot better stuff than if it's just like a random yard sale with who knows what in them. Then I love to see if they have any pictures. Oftentimes they'll post pictures of some things they're selling. You can really quickly get a good idea of what kind of a place this is, and even kind of their style. Some places will say like lots of collectibles or cleaning out after 30 years or whatever. I generally avoid them. I just find that those are often kind of trashy and not my style. So if you're a big vintage collector though, that could be a place for you. So then what I do is take the cream of the crop and I'll write down all the addresses, and then I'll go over to Google Maps, and this is when we head over to the computer. So let's go. All right, heading over to yardsalesearch.com, and I just put in a random zip code. I think this was Ohio somewhere. Columbus looks like. So I am gonna just start scrolling through here and see what catches my eye. I saw this moving sale and clicked on that. However, I saw pretty soon that it's actually a sale that was a week ago. They're just trying to resell things. You don't want to go to those. Probably means it's not worth going to. So we clicked back and tried to find another one. Keep scrolling through here. I did see this flea market, which could have been interesting, and it might still be. It said lots of families were there and whatever. So I pressed on it, and it did say though you have to pay a fee to get in, and just after reading about it a little bit, I wasn't so sure about it. So again, we went back to the list. Y'all, this process does take a little bit time, but I really feel like it helps me in finding good yard sales. So anyways, we're continuing on looking through, and sometimes there's pages of yard sales, especially in prime season. This one also caught my eye. And it doesn't say community yard sale in the title, but when you press on the sale details, it says that it's part of a bigger community yard sale. And so that looked really appealing to me. I would also go through the description. Often they will say if they have like name brand things and kind of say exactly what they have, and then I'll go over to the photo gallery and just make sure. I don't necessarily look at each item individually, but just kind of make sure that things look clean and well kept, and that it's not all just like collectibles, because sometimes they do that. So I'm gonna go back to the sale details and copy and paste the address, and then I have 2 tabs with Google Maps open. So I'm gonna go to the first one and paste that into there. And I actually, I know you're not supposed to be a respecter of persons, but I press on the picture that pops up of where this is, and I'll just look around, kind of get a bird's eye view of the community and see what kind of houses it is. Usually if it's well-kept yards and nice houses, it will be much better sales than if it's kind of like rundown place. So I'm putting that in my next Google Maps, and then I'm gonna go back to my yard sale search page and continue looking for yard sales. Okay, another one caught my eye here, and it's gonna be a little bit of like sifting through these, but that one looked pretty good, so I'm gonna take that over. And I messed up a little bit here. Hang on, I'm gonna put my previous address in again. But what I do then is just create a route. So from the address that I had before, you just want to put all of your addresses into the second Google Maps. So your first Google Maps is to check out the houses. The second one is to make routes. So now I have a number of places on my map here, and I would just put in however many look good to you from the yard sale search website. I'm gonna drag the points to make the shortest route so that I'm not wasting space driving. So mess around with that until you have the shortest route, and then I usually just take a picture of my routes, like the blue part on the left, and take that along with me as I drive and just follow one place to the next. I often like to start at the point that I feel like is going to be the best sale. So sometimes I'll drive to the furthest point first and then come back, or the other way around. Another quick tip is you don't want to be late. So if at all possible, usually people will start showing up at sales like even a half hour early. I wouldn't go too much earlier than that. You do want to be respectful of people's places. But yeah, being on time really helps, especially if there's like a bigger ticket item that you're looking at.
All right, guys, I hope that was helpful to you. I hope you have some awesome yard selling, thrifting success this year. I would love to know if you share on Instagram. Tag me so I can see what you got in your thrift hauls or yard sales. So thanks so much for being here. If you're new, I would love to have you join the family. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to. And I will look forward to seeing you next week for a really fun video. Bye, guys.